Alright, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be reviewing my Yellowood Z1 shape fingerboard. I got this today. It came in a bubble mailer, of course. It took, I think, a week and 6 days, which is pretty reasonable because of it's coming from overseas and it's the holidays. So, that's reasonable, I think. It came in a little baggie with 4 of those big stickers and 1 of the circular stickers. It had a cardstock header on top, so it looked really professional, and I think it could have used a bit more bubble mailer around the baggie just to make sure that the deck doesn't break in the mail. So I took it out and started looking at it. The graphic, it was a bit fuzzy, but it's respectable since it is hand-drawn and you have to scan it and put it on there, so it's pretty respectable. The clear coat is absolutely beautiful. Super even and really shiny. It's really smooth. There's no air holes and there's no spots where it seems that the clear coat gets less. It's just perfect all around. It slides really well, as you can see. It's really amazing. And let's see here. So I started to set it up, and the screw holes were really dead on. The countersink holes could have been a little bit bigger because the screw heads didn't fit all the way in. It sort of stuck out a bit, but once you tighten the screws, it goes down a little bit just through force. But the kingpin holes were fairly dead on, but once again, the holes weren't big enough, so on one of my trucks it kind of stands up. You can see how it stands up right there. So I just think that a bigger drill bit would definitely solve that problem. So I set it up, and it comes with the Yellowood Slim tape. It's perfectly sized for your deck. As you can see, I did not have to cut it at all. Didn't have to space it or anything. It's really, really good. It's a little bit less than a millimeter thick. Most companies, such as RIP or FPS, use 1 millimeter thick, but the having it less, like thinner, actually lets you feel the shape of the deck a bit more, so you can really get that, you can really just feel the deck. It grips really well, so you can do all your tricks like right out of the package. So I'm catching all my tricks. The shape of the deck, it's really even. It's got mellow concave and mellow kicks. It's 29 millimeters wide, I believe, and it's got fairly long kicks, which I like a lot. It's nice and big, which I like, and it took no problem getting used to it all. It's perfect for my preference. So I start session with it, and the pop, it's still a little soggy. Of course, it's a bit stronger than the old decks, but it could definitely be a lot stronger. You can listen. This is the old shape, but of course it's a bit stronger. But this is one of my frost, and you can hear it's a lot stronger than the Yellowwood. And I just use a Bondo mold. Yellowwood uses this really strong metal mold, so I just think that he could definitely do a lot better with the pop. You know, you could use that metal mold to its full potential and really make them really strong. So overall, it had reasonable shipping. Could use a bit more bubble wrap. Or could use some bubble wrap around the actual deck just to make sure that it doesn't break in the mail. And coming from overseas, it was, you know, you kind of need that extra bubble wrap. The screw holes were dead on, but I think that he could increase the size of the kingpin holes and the countersink holes just to make sure that, you know, the screw heads go in and the kingpins fit really well. It had a nice graphic. It's hand drawn, so it's really original. It was a bit fuzzy, but, you know, like I said before, that's, you know, pretty respectable since you have to go and scan it. It had really amazing clear coat, as you can see. It's really shiny, extremely smooth, so it slides really well on all your obstacles. The shape, it's extremely even, nice and big. Kicks were really long, 29 millimeters wide, so it's between your Berlin wide and your Berlin wood extra wide. Sort of mellow concave and mellow kicks. It doesn't have as much pop as I think it should have. Philippe could definitely get a lot more out of his metal mold. You know, I used just a regular Bondo mold and I still have more pop than him. So I think that he could really use his metal mold to its full potential and make these a lot better. So it looks nice, but you could really make them better by molding them to the mold's full potential. So basically that's it for my review. Thanks for watching, and definitely pick up a Yellowwood. They're amazing. You know, flips perfect, whatever. So yeah, thanks guys.